Hello everybody, Tiny Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Let's Play RE4 Remake on Hardcore Blind. In the last part we were fighting Sadler, and now we're here? Oh, it's not over yet, apparently. Okay. I did not want to do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me move around. Yeah, let me just move around just in case. Okay, evade. Oh, that sucks. Alright. See, if you get hit, you don't gotta avoid again. Oh, that sucks. Oh, the iconic red rocket launcher. Okay. Did you just jump up there with the agility of someone like Krauser? Ooh. Okay, there's the dominant Plaga sample.
Nothing personal, Leon. Louis and I had an arrangement.
Yeah, they sure did.
We'll take good care of
I wonder what the DLC is gonna be like.
it. Coming?
Ashley's back there.
I think we both know this. This is where we go our separate ways.
She's gonna blow up the island, isn't she?
I see.
Gonna give him the keys to the boat, get off the island, just detonate it.
Better gonna move on.
Yep, there. Is it a teddy bear? Nice. It's still a teddy bear.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon. Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
Exactly.
Why would she just...
The island is blowing up. Yeah.
It's gonna bust.
Holy crap! In a minute and 50 seconds.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Oh, I can save right here. Okay, there's an herb. Wait, is there anything up ahead? Nope, it's just an herb. Alright. No treasure here, right? Of course not. What am I talking about?
We're not out of here yet.
Anything gonna fall? Yeah, we gotta jump. Oh my gosh, there's actual enemies here? Okay. That's a good way to reveal them. And they're all mutated. We don't got time for them. Oh, they're not mutating? Okay. Oh, so when the dominant strand dies, they sit on the ground and convulge? Were they all psychically connected?
Not bad.
That sucks.
You like thrill rides? You're gonna love this.
Alright, the boat section. Alright. Got a minute left. No falling debris or anything? Alright, yeah, that way. Alright, accelerate, brake. Ramp. So there are some parts in here where you do have to definitely slow down or you will crash. Which is one thing I like. Alright, there's the falling stalactites. Oh, that one fell forward. Okay. Got 44 seconds left. Oh wow, okay. Alright. Can we make it? Okay, no crush. Alright, good. 37 seconds. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to go up that one then. Alright. Interesting. Oh, we made it.
I'm not sure that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. You're home safe.
Good point.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in work with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail if you're interested.
Nope.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in life safety. Come on. Let's go.
Huh. Nice ride off into the sunset.
Condor 1? Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on?
Yep.
Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley alright? Where are you? Come on!
Agent Hunnigan. Huh. Alright. So what I like so much about the credits in the original Resident Evil is that you see pictures of how this area in Spain fell. But my overall thoughts on this game is obviously very good. It does have some annoyances. Enemies not stunning, staggering when you shoot them in the face consistently. Because I'm playing on hardcore, not on normal. That is obviously a big issue when you're being ganged up on by a lot of enemies. It's seemingly not as common as in the original game, because in the original game, the game fills room with a lot of enemies, because since you can stun them all with headshots, guaranteed, except a very few specific amount of Ganado, because Ganado are the most common type of enemies you'll fight. Zealots and the army zealots, or the army Ganado, if you shoot them in the face, they are extremely likely to stun, and thus you can run up to them, get a back kick, get your iframes, and crowd control entire rooms. And enemies that if their hurt boxes get hit by the enemy you just kicked, they stagger backwards, and you can loop shooting them in the face, running up to them, kicking them over and over and over and over and over and over and over. In this game, it's not common that you'll be ganged up on by enemies, or it's less common. But because there's no guaranteed staggers, it can make a lot of combat situations definitely more volatile, especially since the movement in this game is more quote-unquote realistic, where it takes Leon some time to turn around and turn and move. That can definitely be an issue when you're being ganged up on by a lot of enemies. And they're not staggering the way you need them to stagger. That's obviously annoying. When you come into contact with fire, you can't do anything until you get out of the fire and you wait a couple seconds. So that's obviously annoying. The graphics look pretty good. There is one thing I'm a little tired of. I'm tired of the games kind of looking like Resident Evil 7. Like when you first enter the first little house you enter, it kind of has that same grungy feel of Resident Evil 7's basement. Or Resident Evil 7's, yeah, Resident Evil 7's not basement, but the underpass under the house.
All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking.
Because the original Resident Evil 4 has a very distinct aesthetic to it that no other game copies.
Expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
Uh-oh. Huh. Interesting. Because since enemies don't stagger the way you need them to in this game, it can lead to combat situations being more volatile, but it does feel good getting your melee prompts on them. I like how this game actually has stealth sections. It makes certain sections a lot more flavorful of how you want to go about taking down the Ganado. Novistadors not being absolute pains is definitely a plus, because in the original game, your first encounter with the Novistadors, it's a pretty stable encounter. Then the second encounter with the giant room, you meet the flying ones. Yeah, the flying ones can just stun lock you if your hurt box is over them, or if their hurt box overlaps with yours and their other flying ones are on. You can get stun locked, you'll get knocked down, one will spill acid on you, and then you'll just get looped and looped and looped and looped and looped, and it's annoying. So the fact that Novistadors don't do that and they employ a different strategy altogether is really well balanced. The boss fights in this game are pretty good. I think they're more dynamic for what they do, especially the Krauser fight, because the Krauser fight in the original, like the first one was basically a cutscene. You can just sit there and mash L and R and 2 other buttons. You can mash 4 buttons and get through it. You don't gotta think about it. And then the second fight's like, okay, like he's hiding behind corners and obstacle courses. And then there's the actual fight with him, which is you can fight him 2 ways. You can fight him the normal vanilla way, which is like he'll protect himself with his riot shield like knife, and you shoot him in the leg, and then you knife him because he's really weak to knife. He is very weak to knife in the original game. You could destroy him in less than 15 knife slashes on professional mode. You can do it the normal way, or when he backflips away from you, you can run up to him because he flips himself into the corner. You can knife him once, let him get up, knife him again, watch him stagger, and then you loop him over and over and over and over and over in that narrow area until he dies. The fight with Salazar in this game is vastly different. In the original, he was affixed to the wall. He merged with his vertigo and with the Queen Plaga there that could like reproduce asexually. You had to shoot the eye of the vertical neck and avoid the tentacles. And then when the core opened up, you're supposed to shoot him. You could shoot him with a sniper rifle and do a lot of damage to him, or you could use the rocket launcher. What I do like about the original is how cheap the rocket launcher was. It cost 30k pesetas, which meant if there was a boss that was annoying you, you could easily get rid of that boss. But if you wanted to fight the boss the normal way, you could. In this game, rocket launchers are expensive as heck. So it actually costs an arm and a leg to actually do something. To actually do so. Another thing I don't like about this game is how the game doesn't seem to give you ammunition until you're low. So it kind of becomes a handgun simulator, which is a tad bit annoying. Which means you have to conserve your other ammunition for your other weapons well. Whereas in the original game, you can kind of, like, even on professional mode, you, like, ammo drops were uncommon. And it would kind of drop ammo depending on what was in your inventory. So, like, if you didn't have a handgun, like if you had the TMP, they would drop TMP ammo much more often. And obviously the TMP in the original game is, like, extremely crazy. It's a really powerful weapon. With the stagger mechanics, you could just shoot one little pellet and then, stagger enemy, and then you run to a melee, and the maximum, like, capacity of the ammo was, like, 250 bullets. So you would never press for bullets in the original. I like the treasure mechanics in this game, too. You just get these gems. You find treasure, like the bangles, the crown, the lamps, and you embed gems in them and increase their value that way. I think that's a much more intuitive way to get the treasure. Or a more intuitive way to, like, express the treasure system. What else? I think the final boss fight it's so hard to actually... I'd have to do a let's play of the original game and then compare the differences. Really. I do like the mine cart section. Instead of it being like a giant roller coaster, there's like a tutorial section and then there's an actual, like, challenging section. I like the village section in this game better too, because instead of you just cut through the village, the game forces you to go through the entire village like 2 additional times, which is pretty cool. I like the Plaga in this game better than the original because they have more individuality. Except for, like, Plaga A. Plaga A is kind of like big range, but the problem with the enemies in this game is you can get stun locked. You can get comboed. I don't like how you take damage when you grab from behind, which I think is stupid, because it makes the prompt, like, if your HP hits 1, it makes the prompt to break out more difficult for no reason. Whereas in the original, you don't take any damage, but enemies are more likely to attack you. In this game, you get grabbed from behind, and unless you're in a really bad position, enemies hesitate to attack you. At least on hardcore mode. So that's obviously, like, one thing that I didn't like. Again, guaranteed stuns from headshots is, like, the big thing. The realistic movements, making it harder to strafe around enemies is annoying. Knife durability is definitely annoying because it just exists to just waste your pesetas. And you really want your knife to not break in this game, because sometimes some Ganado will just mutate and their Plaga will just revive them and they'll mutate and they'll just be so much more annoying to deal with. I think the game could have done without the knife durability. Like, why have the knife as an upgrade thing? Like, okay, I understand the attack speed, but let's just have it be that way normally. At least that's my opinion on it. Graphics are pretty good, but kind of samey graphics from Resident Evil 7 and up. Hardcore, 16 hours, save, 63, work. I said work. Total playtime. Nice. Sunglasses, foam mask, flight cap, glasses, helmet, surgical mask. Well, accuracy was like 78. Huh. Alright. Loading the main menu. Purchase new weapons from the merchant, but you cannot achieve an S plus rank. I mean, I guess I could do it here. New playthrough. Yeah, I think this game is great. It feels less like a remake and more like a remix. And I like that because you can easily go back and play the original Resident Evil 4 on Switch, on PS2, on GameCube, on PS3, on PS4, on Xbox, and heck, and on the Wii, which in my opinion is probably the best way to play classic RE4, unless you have like PC, keyboard, and mouse, because the game with the gyroid or the motion control, insane game, insanely fun. Professional mode has been unlocked. Huh. Let's do new game. It says no autosave. Pairing is limited to perfect parries. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. All weapon modifications will be available from the start. All weapon modifications are available from the start. So you need to perfectly parry some. You need to perfectly parry. That's gonna be annoying. Huh. Okay, let's see. Let's see the difference. Alright, nothing. Professional mode difference. Do enemies move faster? Because I know in like Madhouse and RE7, enemies move faster. They do a lot more damage. You take a lot more like guard damage. Jack Baker's like Sonic the freaking Hedgehog fast. On Resident Evil Village on freaking, I still gotta go back and finish Village of Shadows where enemies become like, how would I put it? It's like somebody playing Super Mario Maker and putting Bowser's everywhere. Just all these super durable, like enemies in Village of Shadows. It takes so many, crazy, crazy. It takes so many bullets to kill those enemies. It completely recontextualizes how you play the game. In a game where like that focuses more on action. Let's skip the cutscene. All the upgrades being available at the beginning is obviously very good, in my opinion. That's just how it should have been. Like, why lock it behind the difficulty? Yep, let's escape from the lodge. Yep, Plaga, yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid him. There we go. Okay, what are you giving me? Gunpowder? 1 gunpowder, alright. Yep, handgun ammo, the standard. An attached case has been added to customized case. A charm has been added. Alright, customized case. Setas. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, hold on. Let me go back and save, actually. This will be, yeah, the professional mode playthrough. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you need to be completely perfect. You see, no guaranteed stun. Alright. Headshot, nice. Okay. It's definitely gonna make combat more interesting. That guy always mutates. I took a lot more damage. I forgot about that one. Alright, that sucks. Ooh. Alright. Flash grenade. Red herb. Alright. No, let's just keep going. Alright. Is there a... Maybe there's some way I can ring the bell? Alright, let me just... Knife her. Handgun ammo. Alright. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yay, herb. Alright. It's funny. Real funny. Okay, hand grenade. Okay. Weird physics going on. Alright. Got resources. Alright, yeah, knife you. They do a lot more grab damage. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay. Kick this down.
See you climb this.
Huh.
There you go.
Oh, it rolled off of him. That sucks. Okay. I think I can just.
Present for you.
Alright, let me just knife you. Nice. Holy, he's not dead. Oh, yeah. Good play, good play, good play. Well, let me end it here. If anyone liked this part, comment, like, share, subscribe. See you all later. You all take care now.